Why is it private? We don't need it to be private. Edit the chat. Change the picture. We need the thumbnail. This is madness. Let's just create one real quick. Put the brush over there. Alright, but what about everything else? Put that in there. Hang on a minute. What are you doing, bro? Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. But oh shit, what are you doing, bro? Bam. Undo. Change this. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, gang? I am your guy, Butters Beauty. You are locked into the second live stream of Brit in the Bando. Hang on, let me get rid of that. Save changes. Don't save changes. All right, let me get rid of that. And then let me bring my other screen on so that I can see what we're doing. Hold on a second. I kind of want both of these guys together, so I may have to put them next to each other. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, so listen, this is your guy Butters Beauty, and you are locked into our second live stream ever. Let me give myself a round of applause. Let me give you lot a round of applause. I am your guy, the man with the face that only a mother can love. I am your guy, the man with the face that is beautiful enough for radio. Waiting for you, man, to come in, waiting for you, man, to join me. But we are going to rock out regardless, because this is something that we are going to start doing way more often. As you can see on the screen, we got man like Soulja Boy. Today, this seems like Harry Mack's month. This seems like Mac Madness. That's what you're going to refer to this as, Mac Madness. I coined it before anyone else says it. I coined it. This is Mac Madness. Actually, earlier on this morning when I woke up, I seen man like Harry Mack was on, oh man, in my head I'm saying Baller Alert, but I know it wasn't Baller Alert. Harry was on a show today. What is the show? The guy that runs the show, his name is Adam. And is it No Baller? Is it No Baller? I forget the name of Adam's show, but he's a big deal. Adam's a big deal. In his content creation thing, I'm pretty sure anyone that follows me knows who Adam is. But Harry made it on there today, and they had an hour-long interview. Now, this man has had Wiz Khalifa up there. This man has had, I want to say he had Idris Elba up there. He gets the top of the topper up there. This guy is fucking huge. His friends are DJ Academics and Vlad TV, so he's in great company. But Harry made it up there today, and I thought that was super dope. And then an hour or two passed. I wonder if he put the rollout that way intentionally, right? Because it's looking like it was done intentionally. But how the rollout looked to roll out, it was Adam No Jumper. It's called No Jumper. So it had Adam No Jumper. He was on Adam No Jumper, and then all of a sudden we see, voila. He is freestyling for Soulja Boy. Now, this ain't the video. I just got it up here for subject reference, so you lot know what I'm talking about. But it was good to see Harry up there. And what's happening now is he's looking a bit more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like, I've been here before. This ain't nothing new. The first time I think he was up in the radio, it was with... It was from the freestyle that I used with him and Juice WRLD. So that was the first time I saw man up there. And it was good. He did good. He seemed a bit nervous, but he seemed comfortable. The second time, I want to say, was Kendrick? I'm not sure if the second time was Kendrick or if the second time was Joey. But the second time, he seemed a little bit more comfortable. You lot join in, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to, I can't see if there's anyone here. All right, well, right now, it's just me. And what are you going to do? We rock out. We make these fire. And then I guess you lot watch him later. But listen, we're going to do these on a regular basis. I'm going to set out set times so that you, man, know when to come and check, man. But anyhow, yeah, we did the first... It's good. Hey, what's going on? Love, like. Hit that like button. So yeah, it's good to see Harry up there and comfortable. It's good to see him. It's like he's making it. It's like, the first time we saw him up there, he looked a bit uncomfortable, like he couldn't really handle himself up there. He seemed very nervous when he was talking to Kendrick. He seemed even more He seemed very nervous when he was talking to Joey. He seemed even more nervous when he was talking to Kendrick. This time, it's like, well, and this is what I do. I'm the freestyle king. There's no one that could talk to me, especially not Soulja Boy, that can freestyle with me. I think if Harry continues to behave like this, what's going on, family? If Harry continues to behave like this, it's not long before we see him recording with some major league recording artists, and that is something that I want to see. So this was dope for Mac Madness, which is coming this month. Well, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, man. Feel free to join in whenever you lot come in. Roll in here. We're going to start to figure out our way around this thing, right, so that we can begin to do this on a regular basis, right? This ain't something that's going to come and go. We're going to do this on the regulars. We're going to start to stamp our name in this content creator thing, right? So yeah, so coming off of Big Mac and Soulja Boy, let's see what we got. Okay, so man like Tom MacDonald, I've been quiet for a few days, but I'm good. Quietly working away on what's next and decompressing after a massive 7 weeks. You know how difficult it is for me to relax now, Tom. I must say, Tom, looking at this picture here, right? This particular picture with you on this pink bench with this beautiful dog, I would say you couldn't look more relaxed, brother, if you was on the fucking beach basking in the Maui sun. I have to say, Tom, if this is you unrelaxed, then I would like to be as unrelaxed as you, sir. Right now, life is real for everyone out here. The gas price has got people fucking talking about, I'm walking. It's just that serious. And here's Tom looking like a fucking commercial talking about, I am, you know, how difficult it is for me to relax. It doesn't look difficult, mate. It doesn't look difficult at all, mate. You look quite fucking relaxed. What's going on, family? Let me talk to you lot, man. What's going on, family? Talk to me, man. Don't just come in and don't say anything. Greet me. Say hi. Say hi, man. We're all family, man. I am the guy that's been doing the reactions, and these times we just get to know each other a little bit. If any of you lot come in here and you see this live after, you know that if you want to interrupt my live stream with a reaction from one of your favorite artists, you feel free to hit that Mr. Dope Williams at PayPal. Bless the guy, and I will stop the show and we will react, we will react live to one of your requests. That's Tom MacDonald finding it difficult to relax. He looks pretty fucking relaxed to me. All right, so what we got next? There's a couple of things we want to talk about here. You know what I'm saying? How are you all feeling? You know what I'm saying? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling whenever you watch this? Today was a beautiful day. I thoroughly enjoyed the weather. This was like the first warm day we've had in Georgia in a long time. Yes, I am in Georgia. This is where I get my fish and chips and my lagers from. Oh, Top Boy. Have you guys been watching Top Boy? Listen, I am a true Londoner. I am. Top Boy is the best representation for what the roads of London were like, for what you go through as a Londoner, whether you're trying to succeed in business. The first one showed how difficult it was to try and succeed in football, and the road life is what it is, and it's just the way it was all packaged together. We have to large up man like Drake because we almost didn't have a Top Boy second or third series, but he made it work. He came over and talked to who he needed to talk to, and it was fire. But did you lot get to see Top Boy? If you haven't, make sure you check Top Boy. Make sure when you come in here, you like, subscribe, you hit that notification bell. If you haven't seen Top Boy, make sure you do. Kano and Asher D and Sims, Little Miss Sims, have been doing a fucking incredible job. I don't want to give any spoilers, but this is my favorite show and I am happy to have it back. I've made it all the way up to episode 8, but I have promised my junior that I will wait until he gets up to episode 8 to finish it. That was a side note. Make sure you check out Top Boy. Now let's see what else we got here, because I've put these up randomly so they'll pop up and we'll just talk about them as they come. Now, can you see who is the special guest on this little square that we have in the corner? Do you know who is special, and do you know why they're special? Do you know what makes this piece right here hip hop? Do you not know? Okay, well, if you look to my right, it may be your left of the Gap sign, you will see a gentleman that is wearing glasses and he looks kind of cooler than anyone else on the page. That man's name is Dapper Dan. He is walking hip-hop fashion. Back in the day when you see all those pictures of these guys with all these Gucci embroidered furs on and all these minks that have got like Fendi and all these logos, different pieces put on them. I'm pretty sure that those were authentic Gucci linens and authentic Gucci fabrics. And the person responsible for that whole dope look of Harlem is none other than Dapper Dan. And he has recently landed himself a situation with the Gap, which deserves a round of applause. That's hip hop right there. Hip hop is Gap, and is Gap right now. And I do believe that he has actually changed the sign, so it says DAP, which is super fucking fire. Yeah, I like Dapper Dan. I've always liked those pieces, and you know, if I could go back, like let's say I was shooting a rap video. You know, all these content creators, they make rap videos. So one day I'm gonna actually put out a song and do my thing, so you lot can come flex with me in the Bando. I can show you what it looks like in the Bando. I'll have ladies downstairs packing out my merch with just ballies on, so they can't steal any of my stuff. We'll do that New Jack City look, but you know, yeah. But yeah, man, shout outs to Dapper Dan. Big look, beautiful, big hip hop. If you can do me a Gucci jacket, we want a Gucci jacket for the Bando. Moving on. What else we got to talk about today? See, this one's sad, right? This one is sad for me. I can't lie, man. This one is proper sad for me. And here is why. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's the sad one gone? Where'd the sad one go? Oh, no, you're gone. Oh, yeah, you come back. And I'm going to have to move it because for some reason it doesn't want me to be in the frame. Okay, here is why this one is sad. Damon Dash and Jay. Well, this is dope and it's sad. Here's why it's dope. Because when I came up, right, all I ever wanted to be was a Rockefeller artist. These guys were showing man how to go from an artist to a boss. And Jay-Z and Dame Dash made it look like, I don't think anyone had made running a corporation look more fun than Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and maybe Puff Daddy. Everyone else looks kind of boring. They look kind of, they make it look kind of shit. Think about it. Who made stock trading look sexy? The Wolf of Wall Street. Prior to then, you know, growing up, there was nothing sexy about trading. You didn't know anything about, oh, those guys go out to Wall Street. Wall Street's where the money is, and you left it alone. But once you saw the Wolf of Wall Street, all of a sudden it was sexy. Now people want to know about what penny stocks are. These guys made being CEOs of record companies sexy. Give them a fucking round of applause, even though they're not getting along. And it's proper sad to me, man, because that's what I want. You know what I mean? I want to be, you know, I want the success. It's hard for me to say I want to be. I'm not a baby anymore, but I want the success of Jigga. I want the success of Dame Dash. I want the success of Russell Simmons. I want the success of Puff Daddy. You know, I'm a little bit different, so I personally want the success of Duncan Bannatyne. But even Duncan Bannatyne's story is a rough story. You know, he came up poor. He hustled to be big enough to be on Dragon's Den, although obviously his expectations weren't one day I'll get to Dragon's Den, but he hustled for it. And when I read his autobiography, I was at a very shit place in my life, but it made me feel like you can do it too, bro. This man had nothing, going back and forth to jail, you know, contemplated the army. Then all of a sudden he's like, do you know what? I'll buy a couple of ice cream vans. One ice cream van turns into two ice cream vans turn into four. Before you know it, this guy's got a little clique of ice cream vans, and he knows how to run the ice cream vans so well that the circuit of vans that he has comes to the sums up to the price of 1 million ice cream vans. Then he moves into nursing homes, and that is the Duncan Bannatyne that we know. But I saw the same hunger and the same drive in Duncan Bannatyne that I saw in Master P. You know what I'm saying? That went from an offer for, what was it, $1 million? Whatever the number was, he was like, I'm worth more than that. So to see these guys right here, you know, Puff Daddy and Jay-Z arguing and not getting along, it hurts a bit, man. And my bad, it's a bit shit. They both get one of those because if you came up anywhere from 1995, if you got into music, these guys made you want to hustle. You know, Dame Dash and Puff Daddy made you be ashamed to go to sleep. How you sleeping and you broke? He used to take it. Dame Dash used to take a little teddy bear, put it next to whoever he caught sleeping, and take a picture of them because it means you were sleeping when there's money out there to be made. So what's happening now is it's official. It's been official for a while, but Rockefeller, they'll never get back together. Dame Dash, Biggs, and Jay-Z, the real big three, will never be the big three again, and Dame Dash is ready to sell his portion of Rockefeller. It always seems strange to me because if it's split into three, I don't understand how you sell a third. Forgive me, my maths is terrible. Hashtag dyslexic lives matter. I'm not sure if it's a third or not, but I'm not sure how you sell a portion of the company, right, and don't get a portion back. I don't understand it. It don't make sense to me. Well, go on, family lamb. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Let me say hi to you, lot. Let me stop for a second and say hi to you, man. So you know I'm not like just, this is not a pre-recording. I'm here with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Say hi. Talk to man. Yeah, but yeah, let me, as I continue. It's just sad, you know. These guys are the reason that rappers have fashion labels. Like, don't get it fucked up. It's not Russell. And the reason it's not Russell is because Fat Farm was Fubu was people was really rocking with Rockaway. People were really wearing Sean John. Like, if you had Sean John clothes on, you were really the guy. If you had Rockaway on, you were really the guy for a little while. Their leather jackets were a pretty penny. You know what I mean? Beyond that, what really is round of applause worthy for Jay-Z is Ace of Spades. That's dumb. From a very long time ago, Jigga understood his value. Like, I can remember a bar when he says, we don't drive X5, we give them to baby mamas. And the number of sales in X5s dropped. I can remember how nervous T-Pain was when Jay made the death of Auto-Tune because he knew how many people rock with T-Pain. You know what I mean? So these guys together, I'm kind of straying for the point, but these guys together, for me, they were like the all-star team. When my dad dropped me off with Big Drew at the Multiplex Cinema in Newark, New Jersey, to see the Hard Knock Live tour, I lost my fucking mind. When I saw the shit that was, I believe that's, to this day, I believe that's the reason why I bun the way I do. Because the way they was cracking Dutches, I was like, I want to be a rock. These guys are fucking rock stars. I want to be a rock star. You know what I mean? So this is sad for me, and that's probably why I'm waffling and mumbling on so much about it. Hey, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. This is something that we're going to be doing a lot more, right? I want to take this time to talk to you lot. I want to take this time for you lot to learn me. I want to take this time for me to learn you lot. How was your day? How are you feeling? Don't just creep in and creep out. Make sure you make your presence be known. Are you a Bandoian? Are you family? But yeah, let me continue. So it's looking like this is going to break. It's looking like Dame Dash is going to get what he wants, and he's going to get to sell a portion of Rockefeller. I think it's sad. I think the best thing for him to do is just sell it to Jay. He wants it. Jay, give him the money that he wants, because you don't want to see it go to someone else. And Dame, give him set a price that you can get, because you're going to be pissed if you sell it to someone else and Jay-Z gets it anyway. So yeah, that's sad to see, man. It really is sad to see. And it gets one of these, because why can't we all just get along? It's the same thing that Slaughterhouse is going on with right now. You know, they are supposed to be a super group. You know what I mean? And they're bickering and arguing about a bunch of stuff that just, they seem like a girl group. University. Okay, all right. Hang on a minute. Because there is a video that we are going to be, what's going on, guys? Listen, man, show me some love. Hit me with some likes. You know what I mean? Hit me with some subscribes. You know what I mean? You see that dono in the corner? Hit that dono, show man some love. If you lot ever want to interrupt the show, I have sponsored requests. You donate to that Mr. Dope Williams right there, and we can turn the show into your show for a couple of segments and rock out with whatever you want to rock out with. Now listen, this show's a bit different because although we are predominantly hip-hop, we do everything. I like the Arctic Monkeys. I like Coldplay. I like Simply Red. I like Sade. I like Beanie Man. I like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, XXX Tentacion. There's really no type of music or genre that I don't like. So when it comes to the bando, although I am a bando, and although we are not packing out a brick, but we're trapping out this bitch, there's no music that we won't listen to here. So let me fix this sound right quick. Right, what's going on, guys? I see you kind
University
of
of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas taking first place in the NCAA 500-yard freestyle. She is the first transgender athlete to be crowned
so we can watch this. So what's happening with this right here, if I'm not mistaken, is the topic of events that we are discussing is this is a young lady, I have to say, right? Or I should, this is politically correct for me to say, I don't want to offend anyone, right? That was once a man and has decided to change their sex to a woman, but is competing in sports with women that were born women. Now, I'm not going to say too much. We're going to listen to it and hear what they have to say, but I'm very interested to see how this goes. Let's go.
Champion, but not without controversy, because critics say she has an unfair physical advantage over the other swimmers and should...
I hope you lot can hear that. I hope you lot can hear that. If no one can hear that, say something. I see there's a couple of you in there. We're having a little bit of a light stream. There's a couple of you in there. So if that is unhearable, please let me know, because I don't want to be the only one listening to it. All right? All right, so let me let that rock. Let me press play. I'm going to be so upset at you guys if you had me talking this whole way and no one could hear me. We're going to have beef. I'm going to be looking for you, man. Come looking for you, man. So if you can't hear me, say something. All right, so let's rock out.
University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas taking first place in the NCAA 500-yard freestyle. She is the first transgender...
Wagwan, boo-hoo. Wagwan. It's a little low. Okay, hold on. Hang on a minute.
Because critics say she has an...
Hang on a minute. Let me turn my mic up. Yo. That should be a bit better, right? That should be a bit better. And I can turn this one up as well. That should be a bit better as well. Is that better? Can you hear that bit better? Is that a bit better? This is a little low. I'm not sure if you're still there, boohoo, but I hope you can still hear me. It's a bit low. All right, so listen, I'm gonna run this video back. This is the first, and this is the only video that we're gonna be watching tonight. But I just felt like this was an interesting topic, and I want to hear what you lot got to say about it. So light up the comment section. Wagwan, Dev. Hey, Dev, your things are coming soon, brother. Can hear you loud and clear. Perfect. I'm taking care of you soon, brother. Like tonight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's get on this topic because I'm interested to hear what you man think about it. All right, let's go.
University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas taking first place in the NCAA 500-yard freestyle. She is the first transgender athlete to be crowned NCAA champion, but not without controversy, because critics say she has an unfair physical advantage over the other swimmers.
Okay, so we don't have to listen to everything. Clearly, you can see what's going on. Now, you can look, I'm good, of course, my G, man, but you know what I'm saying, it's love for the family, and I enjoy it, bro. But yeah, so listen. Okay, so look at this picture, right? The lady, right, on the far right, I believe it's going to be my right. The lady on the far right. The lady right here is at least 2 feet bigger. Is that maybe, that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but she's fucking huge in comparison to the silver. Now, I didn't see the race, right? But I'm pretty sure that she got fucking smoked. How is this fair? Please tell me how this is fair, right? This lady, she's big. Listen, I don't want to be disrespectful, right? And I'm not making fun of her size. She's decided that the life that she wants to live, or not even she's decided, because it's not a choice. It's the way she feels, right? So she feels she's a woman. She is a woman. She's changed her sex. She's a woman. Fair enough. But to allow someone who was once a man, to compete against women who were never men. Come on, guys. Like, I understand, right? When you see what the gay community and the trans community are able to do, when you see how powerful they are, bro, I understand. Respect has to be put on their name. But we go past respect and we kind of land in the area of stupidness when we look at this picture. You can see the same picture I can see on the screen. This is fucking bonkers. So you mean to tell me, right, my born female daughter goes to school and she decides she wants to compete in sports, right? And there is a woman who used to be a man that wants to play. So you mean to tell me if I decide that I want to play basketball, I'm 6'1", 250 pounds, I can change my sex and still compete with girls who were never men? So we're going to let girls box with men? Are we going to let girls box with men? Like, and the thing is, right, at some point it becomes unsafe, bro. It just becomes unsafe. So I have a suggestion. I do have a suggestion. I propose, right, that there's a section for trans athletes. This man, right? Oh shit! This woman. It's a woman. This woman. I didn't mean this man. I wasn't trying to be fucked up. This woman right here, when she was a man, she was ranked like 254. Like the rank that she was well, go on, brother. How you feeling, BP? She was ranked like in the 200s, and she comes to the girls swimming, and she's number one. She's getting gold medals. She's breaking records. This is unfair. This means, right? And I'm not being a prick, right? But this means, yeah, we live, man. We live, man. Say what's up, you know what I mean? It's all love. You lot are showing man love. I fuck with you lot. We're live. We're not doing no music. We're just talking. We're mixing it up. I got my tea right here. You know what I'm saying? We're mixing it up. You know what I'm saying? We're mixing it up. Yeah, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Listen, we've been rocking for an hour, right? We're not an hour yet. What am I at now? I think I'm like 45 minutes, right? And this was a short one, you know what I mean? But we're gonna do this more often. In fact, you lot gotta let me. I'm gonna run a poll, and you gotta let me know: is a morning show good for you lot? Is a night show good for you lot? Am I ready to compete with Charlemagne? Am I ready to compete with the morning show, guys? You know what I'm saying? Because if you lot will rock with me in the morning, I'll get up in the morning early, I'll prepare my coffee, I'll get my jam and toast, and I'll rock out with you in the morning, and we'll have a morning show. All right, let's do it, man. If you lot want to do a night show, I do 2 shows, and we'll get to know each other, and we'll build the community like that. You feel me? Yeah, do you know what it is? It's not that they're shady, bruv. It's that I'm trying to move this ship along early. I'm still not at 1,000 subs, so by rights, you know what I mean, I don't want to talk too much, but you know what I'm saying, we might not even supposed to be doing what we're doing now already. So I'm grateful to be able to move this way with you, because prior to, I didn't even have a community. So now we can talk in the community, and we can prepare ourselves for what we're going to do in the Discord. And I'm not sure if I want to do one of those other things. I forget what it's called. It begins with P. Some other thing there is. I forget what it's called. But it's another way for us to connect with each other and for me to make better material for you, right? But listen, I'm going to have to love you guys and leave you guys. We are... No, not the... Patreon, exactly, yeah. So get the Patreon popping, definitely, man, because I know that when we're up here, you know what I'm saying, you lot like to hear me talk about Harry. I know there's some people up here that like to hear me talk about Easy Meals, and I got people up here that like to hear me talk about Tom McDonald. You feel me? And I don't mind talking about them. And the reason I don't mind talking about them is they have a section in hip hop. Easy Meals is new, you know what I'm saying? He's a younger guy, and he's taking us to the Philippines. I love it. Tom McDonald is a guy that's kind of just doing his own thing. He doesn't give a fuck about what the rules are, which whether you agree with where he stands or not, the freedom of speech that he exhibits shows that you can have the same thing. You might not have the same views voting wise. You might not have the same views in any way other than the freedom of an artist. This man just just essentially got #1 on Billboard in the living room with him and his wife. That's fucking huge. Round of applause. You don't have to like him, but you have to respect him. Last but not least, you all know, you know what I'm saying, we react to Harry Mack here. You know what I'm saying? We react to Harry Mack. Harry Mack is a GOAT. And the main reason that Harry Mack has become the GOAT in this room is because I slept on Harry Mack in the beginning. And it didn't take long for me to hear something where I was like, listen, this guy's serious. But what I want to do in the Discord, everything good Discord needs a Discord chief. Bro, I got you, man. We take care of it. Hell yeah. The thing with what I want to do in the Discord, I want to introduce you lot to grime. I want to teach you lot about Skepta. I want to teach you lot about gigs. I want to teach you lot about Blade Brown. I want to teach you lot about London Posse. I want to teach you lot about Wiley. I want to teach you lot about 21 Seconds. I want to teach you lot my perspective on what real bars are. And that might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it will be the cup of tea for all of those that's rocking with me. So listen, I am your guy, Butters Beauty. This has been the second live. I loved it. There was no musical interruptions. But if ever you want to interrupt, you hit that Mr. Dope Williams at PayPal, right? You make a sponsored request. We're not taking any sponsored requests on live for anything less than 20. So you hit that sponsored request. We will lock off the whole show. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. And it will be all eyes on you. Other than that, what we do on these live shows, we talk, we chop it up. If you want to bless me, you see the Mr. Dope Williams. If you want to like, make sure you like. If you're in here all this time, right? If all of you were in here all this time, make sure you liked, make sure you subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell. I love you lot. Make sure you love me back. I'm out. Gang.